Hello, Cardinal fans. I want to welcome everybody to the Bird Nest. The Redbirds on Colors Day, getting ready to face Maumelle. We already had the Colors Day festivities, and congratulations to the Colors Day King, T.J. Escagard, and the Queen, Brooke Larkin. Good-looking pair.
Yeah, look really good.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I will tell you the team that we are getting ready to play tonight,
they look pretty good too.
They a tad bit more athletic than we are.
Yeah, just a little.
Maumelle is in first place in the league in the boys. And the boys game will be playing first because of Colors Day. Then the girls game second. So we're just tuning in. We're 3 minutes 45 seconds left from tip off of the boys game, and we're rolling into the second half of the season. The first half of the season, the boys went 2-5, but Coach, they are 9 points away from being 5-2 and sitting in second place.
Yeah, they had a lot of real close ball games. One of which happened, here just about a week ago. And if you had told Coach Thompson that he could go through and he could be that close on that many, I think it would have kind of surprised him this first year in the 5A. There's a lot of adjustments to make. It's totally different. This league, the athleticism, the depth that you're going to face is totally different than the 4A. And so had some opportunities that we missed, had some calls not go our way in some games that we could have won. And so that's a positive thing going into the second half of the season here. We're going to play all those same teams again. We're going to flip-flop. The ones we played at home the first half, we're now going to play away.
Yep.
And so we've got some opportunities to gain some ground here going into the postseason.
Well, Cardinals come back. Back home after going to Vilonia last Friday. There's just not a good way to get to Vilonia.
No, there's not.
And unlike Vilonia, this team here we're facing tonight, their biggest guy, I think, 6'3". Vilonia, 6'7" sophomore center, 6'7" junior center, and a 6'8" senior.
Yeah.
And we played them Friday night, got beat by 3, played them without Mac Spears, who's recovering from a knee injury. Mac is dressed out tonight. He won't start. And I didn't ask Coach to see, what the plans are, but it looks like he's moving around good.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we need Mac.
Yeah,
we
do.
need bodies. This is a group that throughout the year has not showed a lot of depth. 7, 8 deep, and you take a Mac Spears out of there that's played a lot of basketball and really hurts you.
Yeah, you look down through our roster. And, you got our starters. They haven't really changed much other than Mac. You got Matt Wilson, Jeremy Mueller, Skylar Barnes, Matt Thomas, usually Mac Spears. Tonight, your very own son, Flint Oxford, is going to be starting in place of Mac. But other than that, you got, Jared Osnes comes off the bench every once in a while. And that's pretty much it. You got Jared Osnes and
Bryce
Waggle. And that, those 8 names is about that about constitutes our depth. And so, you're right. We need him. He's a big body. He gets down there low. He's our physical guy down in the block. And so having him back will help. I'm sure, having him back, they might have got that win against Vilonia if they didn't have him. So that's just how it falls sometimes.
Yep. Well, we're 1 minute, 10 seconds left from Star Spangled Banner and introducing everybody. And, I'm ready for some basketball. We didn't play Tuesday night, had a week off.
It's kind of nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have a little week off.
Well, it's nice not to have to travel 3 hours.
That's on a Tuesday night, yes.
Yeah. So, I tell you what, we are going to take a break as the choir is coming out on the floor. We're going to take a break while they do the Star Spangled Banner, and we'll come back for the introduction of starting lineups.
Sounds good.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I'm from the old school. I believe in people talking to people.
When they say, have a good day, I think they actually mean it.
Yeah, there's a smile every time you come in.
I walk in and feel like a king rather than a pauper.
It doesn't matter if you deposit $1 or $1 million.
They treat everybody the same.
The customer comes first, and I like that.
They always go above and beyond to take care of us.
I didn't rehearse this.
No.
This is coming from right here.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
Chairs.
Tony Sacheries.
Turn your same old into Creole with Tony Sacheries' famous Creole seasoning. It brings out the flavor of any food. Use it instead of salt and pepper.
Here, Mom. It's Tony Chacharoos.
Tony Sacheries. Whoa!
Tony Sacheries' famous Creole seasoning makes everything taste great.
Chairs.
Tony Sacheries.
Turn your same old into Creole with Tony Sacheries' famous Creole seasoning. It brings out the flavor of any food. Use it instead of salt and pepper.
Here, Mom. It's Tony Chacharoos.
Tony Sacheries. Whoa!
Tony Sacheries' famous Creole seasoning makes everything taste great.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. They're starting lineup for Maumelle. A 5'8 guard, J.B. Minix. A forward, a 6'1 senior, Blake Connor, number 4. Playing post, a number 12, a 6'2 senior, Gary Burton. And playing forward, a 6'3 senior, Tyshawn Robinson, number 23. And number 24, Tremont Robinson, a sophomore forward at 6'2. And I love the intro music, reminds me of the Bulls.
It does. What's the name of the song? It's got a name.
It's nobody knows, but everybody knows that this goes to Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and the Chicago Bulls.
Coach Morgan knows the name of the song because he said it before. You know, he's versed in all that, though. You song trivia, you take it to Coach Morgan.
He's the man.
He'll hook you up.
Yeah. He is the one that found the lost shaker of salt.
Oh, well, definitely.
Yeah. Starting for the Cardinals tonight. At guard is sophomore, number 2, Matt Wilson. At guard is senior, Jeremy Muller. Another senior at guard, number 4, Skylar Barnes. Guard, sophomore, number 10, Matt Thomas. And Flint Oxford going to play the post tonight. Coach, I believe they got us a little bit on athleticism tonight.
I think they may. But you know what? That's okay.
I'll guarantee you this. Coach Thompson's team will always play hard.
That's the thing, you know. You can go up against some teams that you know are more athletic than you, but if you execute, you play hard, you do what you're coached to do, you always have a chance.
Jeremy's going to jump center against the 6'2 post player, Gary Burton. Maumelle controls the tip, and here comes Mannix across the timeline. Redbirds open up in a 3-2 defense. Barnes and Oxford on the back, and that pass is knocked away by Oxford, picked up by Barnes. So here comes Wilson, going to bring it across the timeline, and Maumelle is going to open up in a man-to-man defense.
And one thing is good now, Jeff, is defensively we know who their shooters are. We know who their post player. We've played these teams before, so we know who to look for.
Oxford tried to go inside. That pass was stolen. Shot is up, no good. Shot is blocked by Oxford. Here comes Jeremy on the breakout, and that is going to be knocked away by Mannix.
Good block there by Oxford, nice and clean. He went straight up, took it out of the air. They're letting them play a little bit, and I like it.
Jeremy gets it into Thomas. Shot up, no good. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Thomas was able to sneak in there under the defense on the inbound pass and get it right under the basket. Would like to see that fall, but still at least got the foul.
Cardinals not going to put anybody in rebounding, and when you're short-staffed a little bit, you don't want to take any foul chances.
Yeah. Hey, let's just make all our free throws and it won't matter.
First shot is up, rattles around, no good. Second shot is up, no good. 2 trips, no points for the Redbirds.
Hey, when you're playing against a team like this, that is this athletic, and they give you a chance at free points, you got to take it. You got to make those.
Maumelle's working it around, got it deep in the corner. Looks inside, good job by Mueller. Shot is up, no good. Jeremy clears the boards. Good board work there by the Redbirds as they had 4 around the basket. Jeremy's going to take it all the way to the hose. Shot up, no good. Oxford with the rebound, shot up and good.
That's a great job by Oxford. He really was kind of out positioned there, but he went up and made sure he didn't make any contact with the body.
3-point shot is up and good. Maumelle showing a full court man-to-man press.
Yeah, Maumelle's going to push it too. If they get a chance, if we make a shot, they're going to throw it. They're going to throw it in, and they're going to get down the court as quick as they can.
Jeremy brings it across the timeline. Cardinals got the court spread, and they get it to Thomas. Thomas trying to turn the corner, gets all the way around, shot up, no good, but there's a foul.
Okay, that's going to be on Gary Burton. That's his second already.
This time, Coach Thompson says, Flint, you go rebound.
You're all by yourself. Looks like DJ Johnson's going to be coming in to replace Burton.
Thomas's shot is up and good. Ties the game at 3.
That's good to see Burton. He's the big man inside. See him on the bench this quick.
Shot is up and it's good. 4-3 Redbirds, and here comes Maumelle, and they just threw it away. Trying to get a little fancy with it on the sidelines there. They're going to try to catch it off the bounce, and it didn't work out. Get the ball into Thomas. Thomas is going to work it across the timeline. Cross to Mueller, and that pass is stolen. Cardinals staying at 3-2. Go all the way to the basket. Jeremy tried to draw a charge, no call, and it makes it 5-4.
Just the give and go there. He threw it out on the wing, straight to the basket, and was able to hit him.
Cardinals struggling right now against the pressure to get across the timeline. Jeremy finally gets it across, and his pocket is picked. And that shot is good. As Jeremy went to foul him, and he went ahead and made it. Tremont Robinson.
Coach Thompson's not happy. One thing you've got to do, you've got to control the ball.
So Coach Thompson's going to take a quick timeout. 30 seconds. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Redbirds down 7-4.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Gray Mitsubishi Montero in the parking lot with his lights on. Is that you, Coach Morrison?
That's not me. I don't have a Mitsubishi.
No.
I can barely say Mitsubishi.
Shot is up, no good. Jeremy clears the boards. He's going to get it to Wilson. Here comes Wilson working against Robinson. Sophomore on a sophomore. Wilson picks his dribble up, needs some help. And that is stolen. Tried to go the lob. That shot is no good. Jeremy with another rebound.
We just got to get the ball up the court.
Right now we're struggling. After we break the timeline, we're getting kind of careless with the ball.
Well,
now
we're getting right there at the middle of the court and getting stuck.
Barnes to Thomas. Thomas, hard dribble in the lane, no good. Barnes and Oxford fighting for the board, and Maumelle comes out with it with a breakaway. It's 9-4. Wilson across the timeline. Now he's going to spin move, go all the way to the basket. Shot is up and good, and they're going to get the block. Matt Wilson all the way to the hole.
Yeah.
9-6.
It's gone on J.B. Minks. He's trying to set up right there underneath the basket and get the charge, but you're never going to get that right there into the basket.
Wilson shot up, no good. Flynn Oxford controls the boards, 1 against 4.
Pretty impressive, Jeff.
Get the foul called on Tyshawn Robinson. Barnes going to pull from 3. That shot is up, no good, and here comes Maumelle on a breakaway, and they try to get fancy. They end up with the layup. Here comes Wilson across the timeline. Got Wolf, and he's going to be picked again. They're going to get Wilson with a foul out here on the floor. And right now, when we get to half court, we've got to understand there's people coming from everywhere.
Yeah, you've got to push and get all the way to the three-point line. You can't stop right up here by the bird's beak. There's way too many places that people can come from when you're right there in the middle of the court holding the ball.
3-point shot from the corner is no good. Barnes with the rebound.
We've been pretty good on the boards, Jeff. We just can't do anything with it.
Jeremy across the timeline, and once again it gets knocked away, but he tracks it down. Here it gets it to Wilson. Barnes is in the corner. Oxford in the other. They get it to Barnes. Barnes back to Wilson. Wilson's going to drive in, jump, stop, layup, rolls around and comes off. And here comes Maumelle on the run out, up 11-6. Maumelle working it around. Long shot is up and good by J.B. Minix.
Well, that was a good 22 feet out, Jeff. It's hard to defend against that when they're moving the ball around like they have been.
14-6.
Yeah, it's going to be hard on us to do anything if they're going to let us body check us that much.
Yeah. Jeremy looking for some help. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson fakes the three-pointer, back to Barnes. Barnes' three-point shot is up and good. Skyler with the 21, a little string music. Good to see Mac Spears up, getting ready to check into the game. Here comes Mac, going to give Flynn Oxford a break.
Jared Osnes coming in too for Wilson.
So Wilson and Oxford will go to the bench. Osnes and Spears will come in. Osnes will take the front. Spears will take on the backside. Osnes almost with the flashing steal out front. Lob pass goes out of bounds.
Mac tried to go up and get that, and his knee kind of gave away a little bit. It's kind of a good thing because if he would have got a piece of it, it would have been out on him.
Cardinals get it into Thomas. Thomas got to remember you got Wolf coming up behind him, and there's a trip. That foul is on number 23. That will be Tyshawn Robinson's second foul. So with 2:20 left to go in the first quarter, we got two other good ones with two.
That's good.
Checking in. All right, here we go. We're going to take out Tyshawn Robinson.
Put in Edmund Robinson.
I
was counting. I thought they had four, but I only count three now. Three Robinsons.
Cardinals get it in. Jeremy back to Matt. Matt looks for Barnes. Barnes got tangled up trying to break through the lane. Osnes needs some help. Gets it back to Thomas and right out by the timeline. Thomas's shot is blocked. Retrieved by Osnes. Inside to Barnes. Barnes muscles one up. Good job there by Skyler for his fourth and fifth point.
Good hustle by Barnes right here.
And now they're going to get Barnes for a foul, but Barnes was all over the place down there.
He is a hustle player, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch. He goes all out the whole game.
Yeah. Osnes about went up in the front row here. And then Barnes all over the place on the backside. I like the effort that the Redbirds are showing on the defensive end. We cut down on some of those mid-court turnovers. This is a totally different ball game.
Exactly right.
Shot is up and good by Edmond Robinson, the 6'3 sophomore. 16-11 with a $1:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Jeremy beats the pressure, gets all the way in the lane, kicks it back out to Osnes, to Barnes. Barnes thought about the three and he took steps. Knew it as soon as the whistle blew.
Yeah. His feet got kind of tangled up on him. He didn't get the ball to the ground quick enough.
Muller, Thomas, and Osnes across the front. Spears and Barnes in the back. Maumelle's got the ball in the corner now. Lob pass out top. DJ Johnson to Robinson.
We got to watch back door. They're trying to sneak in. They'll throw it to one side of the court.
Shot is up and good. That's a good-looking shot from DJ Johnson. 18-11 with 23 seconds to go here in the 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Muller across the timeline. Spears sets a pick out top. Now Spears is posted up. They get it into Spears, out to Thomas. Thomas looked at the three, passed it up. Now he needs some help. Gets it to Barnes in the corner. Barnes is going to dribble back out, get it to Thomas, to Osnes, to Muller. Spears has his guy. They're going to get him for a walk.
Well, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either.
Earlier, he definitely walked, but that time I thought he was putting the ball on the ground. He was taking his first step.
Wilson's going to check in. You'll get Barnes a little extra 5.5 seconds rest here. They get it across the timeline. That pass is stolen. Muller's long three-point shot is up. Off the backboard, no good. So it's 18-11. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting everyone in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop our huge selection of the all-new 2015 models just a few minutes away in Springdale. Plus, state-of-the-art collision repair on any vehicle, foreign or domestic. All with our family-owned, customer-friendly sales and service. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Cardinal fans, we're back. Osnes, Mueller, Thomas, Wilson, and Spears is going to start the second quarter. Redbirds inbound the ball, trailing 18-11 against a man-to-man defense. Thomas to Wilson. Wilson looking. Spears is doing a good job posting up, and there you got the double team come at you.
He carried it, Jeff. He had the ball way up over his head.
Let's see what the call is. I believe we're going to get Wilson with the foul.
I think so.
No, Jeremy Miller with the block. Some of our fans are wanting the foul out here on the double team.
Yeah, foul on the double team.
And, you know, I kind of see that, but realistically, they're letting them play, and, you know, we need to adjust to that.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about during the break that when they're playing a man-to-man press like this, you can't bring your defender to the ball.
Got to keep the floor spread. Three-point shot is up and good. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game, 21-11. Redbirds get it into Thomas. Thomas working it up the floor. Now they're going to get across the timeline. Here comes the jump from the backside.
Got three guys, so you know we've got one.
And we're going to get a walk. Well, Oxford is going to check in, give Mac Spears a break. It's good to see Mac back from what we thought
was bad
a week ago Tuesday that was done. Mm-hmm. You know, so.
You can tell he's still not 100%, but at least he's out there.
21-11, 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Cardinal student section is starting to get in it. Shot is up, no good. Two shots.
I didn't see the foul there, Jeff.
Oh.
I mean, I understand they've been letting them play, but that one was pretty
Yeah,
touchy.
yeah. That is the first foul on Thomas. That's going to send Edmund Robinson to the free throw line. Shot is up, no good.
I like Edmund's haircut.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Looks like Bart Simpson.
It does kind of.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, you're right.
Yep. Second free throw is up and good. Redbirds get it into Wilson. Wilson says, let's clear out. Wilson spins out at the timeline as Maumelle looking for a place to send the jump. Cardinal fans getting on them a little bit. Wilson and Thomas playing a little catch. Thomas to Barnes, back to Thomas. Osnes and Oxford working down in the corner. And now that may have been where they just gave in a little bit because we've had a lot more contact than what that was right there.
We've had a lot worse than that.
Yeah. So that'll be the sixth team foul as the Redbirds will be inbound and get it into Wilson. Wilson to Barnes. Barnes thought about three and pulls it back out. Wilson to Thomas. Three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Robinson.
That seemed like a lot of steps, Jeff.
Sure did, but the layup was no good. Thomas all the way to the rack, shot up and good.
Boy, that was a nice move by Thomas. Nice move to get in there and cut down the lane.
22-13. Fake the three-point shot and throw the ball out of bounds. 5:30 left to go here in the first half. Redbirds trying to close the gap. Oh, had Thomas breaking back. Here comes Wilson across the timeline, hurrying up. You got to watch out for the Wolf. Get it to Thomas. Now they're going to get an arm bar. Check, and Thomas will go to the foul line. One. Thomas shooting a 1-and-1. Shot is up and good. Waggle will check in for Osnes. Bryce will play the middle on the front of the defense. You're going to take your tallest guy out there. We're going to play him up on the top.
Yes, right.
Hey, cut off on some of them passes. I like it. Thomas's second shot is good.
That's good, Jeff. We got to make those free throws. We got to take advantage of those opportunities.
Thomas, Waggle, and Wilson with the steal out front. Wilson and Waggle. Wilson with the head fake, up and in. Redbirds hustling back on defense. Crossover, down in the corner. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is up and in.
Didn't block out the shooter.
Here comes Wilson. Behind his back, shot up and good. 24-19, the Cardinals decide let's run a little bit.
Yeah.
To get the call on Oxford. Went baseline. Be his first personal, first team foul. Maumelle's working against the 3-2 zone defense. Shot it in the corner, and Flint just picked up his second foul.
Looks like he just lost his footing, kind of tripped, fell into the offensive player and got the foul.
So Spears will check in for Flint. Free throw is up and good. DJ Johnson, 6'2", junior forward at the free throw line. Second free throw is good. 26-19. Redbirds get it into Wilson. Wilson says clear out.
We had Waggle streaming down the court, but we weren't able to get it to him.
Wilson all the way to lane, shot up and good. It's one way to stop them from double teaming is beat it when it comes. Attack it. All the way in the lane, shot up, no good. Spears working down low, but that ball's going to go out of bounds. And you can tell that Mac just right now can't jump.
No,
and it's getting rebounds and getting position by just body.
Yeah.
And that's Mac's a smart ball player.
Well, that's a lot of it, Jeff. Your vertical has it has something to do with your rebounding ability.
Long down court pass to Thomas, tracks it down all the way down in the corner, and we're going to call a timeout. So with 3:47 left to go in the first half, the Redbirds have cut it down to 5. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Thank you, Buick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Buick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Buick, for supporting education in communities all across the country with the Buick Achievers Scholarship Program. Everett Buick GMC is proud to be a part of this great opportunity for our students.
When are we? How will I know when we're back? All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Apologize for technical difficulties. as Waggle's going to pick it off and pick up the dribble and get it to Barnes. 3:30 left to go here in the first half, and here comes Wilson with the crossover between his legs to Barnes. Bad pass there. So Cardinals with another turnover, and here comes Maumelle. And here comes Waggle with the takeaway. Gets it to Thomas. No harm, no foul. Thomas with the crossover to Spears. Spears head fake all the way. The basket shot is up, and they're going to get Spears with the charge. So Mack picks up the charging foul. That'll be his first team foul, number 8. Redbirds are their own worst enemy right now. Maumelle drives in the lane, shot up, no good. Barnes clears the boards, and Barnes gets it to Wilson. Wilson ahead to Thomas. Thomas got it in the corner, got to get out of the corner, watch out for traps. Back to Wilson. Wilson crossover behind his back to Spears. Looked underneath for Waggle, who is wide open. And Waggle a little late catching up with the pass. 26-21 still, and the Redbirds have a lot of turnovers here in the first half. Maumelle across the timeline. Redbirds stay in their 3-2. Working around the top, now back down in the corner. Long three-point shot, air ball, cleared by Barnes. Wilson breaks the press, gets it to Thomas. 2 minutes. Thomas going to go all the way to the basket, shot up, no good. It's going to be out. Max Spears knocked the ball out, so it'll be Maumelle's ball. $1:45 left to go in the first half. And Coach Thompson's about to blow a gasket. So they're going to get a timeout by Maumelle, and sure looked like we had a walk right out here in front. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. 1:40. Redbirds trail by 5, 26-21.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting everyone in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop our huge selection of the all-new 2015 models just a few minutes away in Springdale. Plus, state-of-the-art collision repair on any vehicle, foreign or domestic. All with our family-owned, customer-friendly sales and service. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale,
All right, Cardinal
a
fans,
proud
we're
supporter
back.
of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
Maumelle inbounds it with $1:40 left. 26-21. And that pass is thrown. Bad pass. Thomas chases it down and then throws it off Maumelle. Spears, Wilson, Barnes, Thomas, and Waggle. Wilson to Thomas. The two sophomores out top. Spears and Barnes are seniors. Waggle's a lone junior on the court. Thomas has picked up his dribble, needs some help, and gets it to Wilson. Wilson working against a trap and gets it to Thomas. A minute left to go here in the first half. Redbirds down by 5. And here comes the turnover. Shot is up and good. 28-21. 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. To Spears. Spears is going to pull from 3, and that shot is good. 28-24 with 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. All the way to the hole. That shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. And that foul is on Barnes. That'll be his second personal. .22 seconds left, and Edmund Robinson, the free throw line, shooting 2. Osnes is going to check in for Barnes. Jared coming in. Barnes got 2 fouls, can't afford to pick up a third one with 22.5 seconds left here in the first half. Free throw is up and good. Second free throw is up and good. Spears, the trigger man, gets it into Wilson. 19 seconds left to go here in the first half.
I think we got our technical difficulties fixed, Jeff.
Oh, yeah?
I had to stop by the concession stand.
Get some nachos?
Well, you know, I think they're using their microwave in the concession stand. It's messing with their Wi-Fi. So while I was there, I got some nachos.
Maumelle with the breakaway, and that shot is going to be up, no good. So we'll go to halftime. Redbirds down 30-24, and let me tell you, we've thrown it away about as much as we've shot it.
Yeah, you know, to be able to come out with only a 6-point down going into half is really pretty good, considering how well Maumelle's played defense and really how poorly we've handled the ball getting it across the midline.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I'm from the old school. You know, I believe in people talking to people.
When they say have a good day, like I think they actually mean it.
Yeah, there's a smile every time you come in.
I walk in and feel like a king rather than a pauper.
It doesn't matter if you deposit $1 or $1 million.
They treat everybody the same.
The customer comes first, and I like that.
They always go above and beyond to take care of us.
You know, I didn't rehearse this.
No.
This is coming from right here.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington. We're back. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Lady Cardinals, Coach Brad Johnson. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to get through this game and get ours tipped off and get this night moving. We're in a little bit of an odd situation. We're not used to playing the nightcap.
Well, now, Coach, I don't want to hear no excuses because I know for a fact that in the past you have coached boys teams.
I have.
So
right.
you are to have a routine that you can just slide in.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that because earlier in the office I said this kind of takes me back to my roots of coaching boys. You know, we've got a little plan to try to keep things as normal as we can. I think the girls will be ready, and you know we'll have our focus, and hopefully we'll come out and play well.
Well, Coach, speaking of the girls, you start first game of the second round of the season through the conference. You finished the first series at 5-2 and in tied for second place in the conference. Your only losses to Vilonia, which, I was at that game. That was a great ball game. Yeah. A lot of things just didn't go our way.
Yeah, that's pretty well the truth. I thought we played really good defensively. I thought we did exactly what we had to do on the defensive end to give ourselves a chance to win. But we had some missed free throws that came at bad times. Yeah. We missed several high percentage shots in the paint that negated what I thought the kids did a great job with, was executing and getting the shots where we wanted them. We just didn't hit them. And, you got to give Vilonia some credit to that. But at the same time, I think we walked away from that game feeling like we stubbed our toe on the road. And, we came back. The kids were very mature with how we handled the film when we were back in the film room after that. And our practices have been really good leading up to tonight. So, we're not discouraged. Our goals have shifted a little bit. I think we had really put a lot of attention on Vilonia, and now we can't really worry about Vilonia. We've got to worry about every game in front of us from here on out and try to play and get as high of a seed as we can and hopefully play our way into the state tournament. And if the conference championship comes our way, then we need to be playing well enough, and maybe we have a chance to win that.
Well, that's the deal. You're still in a position to accomplish all the goals that you set forth. Yep. You got Greenbrier, who come in here and I thought just really stole one from you. That was your only other loss through the first 7 games. We got to go on the road down there and play them. Yeah. But similar, I feel even more so than the Vilonia game, I thought it wasn't so much a thing that Greenbrier won that game as that we gave them that game ourselves. Now, I'm a terrible loser, and I hate getting beat.
I do too.
And I sat down there at Vilonia the other night, and I look at one time, and the foul count's 9-2. We end up getting beat 3, 4, 5, whatever it was. But I'm also a realist, and I understand that really never should have come into play.
Well, yeah, you're right. I thought we could have played through it. It's always tough to go on the road and expect much. And I felt like that even with that disparity, and then obviously that we were not happy with that, and I'm not going to blame one thing one way or the other, but I thought we'd done enough at times to get ourselves shots, get ourselves to the free throw line a few times. And, defensively, Jeff, they only shot 36% from the field, and we held them to 2 field goals the entire second half. And, that defensive effort should have been enough to overcome it. We just didn't match it on the offensive end with hitting shots. We shot poorly ourselves. So, we chalked it up, lesson learned, and we're moving forward and focused on Maumelle, and hopefully we'll play well tonight.
Well, I can guarantee you that not only every other 5A team in our league, but also the ones throughout the state, in the back of their mind know that still got to go through Farmington.
I hope so. And that's something our girls, and we talk about that in the locker room a bunch, that if we want everybody to understand if you're going to win the conference championship in 5A West, regardless of the fact we're the new kid on the block, we want them to know if you're going to win it, you got to come right through us. And hopefully we'll be a formidable challenge. And we want to have a say in this conference title, and we want to have a say in the state championship. I said that today in our ceremony and colors day. Those are goals that we set early. We're not going to shy away from those. We're going to look those goals square in the face and go do everything we can to achieve them.
Well, I'm going to ask you, since you're playing in the boys' time slot, I'm going to ask you a boys' basketball question here.
All right.
Do you think Coach Thompson has calmed down yet from after watching all the turnovers in the first half?
He's probably pretty upset about it, but Vilonia kind of forces you into some of that. And I think he'll come back out. He's got a lot of confidence in his kids, and they'll settle in. And you look up at the score, for as many turnovers as we had, it's still a 3-possession game, really a 2-possession game if you hit a couple of threes. So I think we positioned ourselves in a good spot, and if we can limit those turnovers, we got a chance to win this thing.
Well, Coach, I want to wish you luck tonight.
Thank you.
One thing about the second half of the season, we got more home games than we do road games.
That's right.
So
That's right. We look forward to it.
Got 4 here in the new arena. We get to hit the roads and go on them short 15 and 20-minute drives. So
yeah, I wish that was true.
Yeah. Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank
Congratulations on a good first half of the season.
I appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
The sky's the limit with My Blue checking from Arvest Bank. With My Blue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to My Blue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to My Blue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Let's face it, the family budget is under attack, and PG Telco's coming to the rescue with high-speed internet for as little as $9.95 per month for 12 months, and they back their service with a 24-hour repair service guarantee. That means you'll be connected to Farmington Cardinal Athletics on pgtelco.com. So if you're looking for local and long-distance phone service, the high-speed internet, or even direct TV, you can get it all at PG Telco. Call them at 267-7200. That's 267-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress.
Call Mad Sky Rentals for all your home rental needs at 479-251-9403 and online at madskyrentals.com. Mad Sky is cheering on those cards.
Thank you, Buick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Buick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Buick, for supporting education in communities all across the country with the Buick Achievers Scholarship Program. Everett Buick GMC is proud to be a part of this great opportunity for our students.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. And real quick, they drive baseline and get a bucket. So they're back up by 8. Wilson across the timeline. You got Wilson, Mueller, Oxford, Barnes, and Thomas. The same 5 that started the ball game. To Mueller, to Thomas. Thomas with a spin move. Tries to kick it to Jeremy. Pass is knocked away. Jeremy tracks it down. Back out to Wilson. 32-24. Wilson to Mueller. Barnes out top. Long three-point shot is up. No good. And Maumelle clears the boards, and here they come on a run out.
Well, Jeff, that's awfully touchy right there. We didn't really even make contact with it.
Well, they got that on Matt Thomas. That'll be his second personal. Wilson knocks off the inbounds pass, goes out of bounds. Shot is up, no good. And they're going to crash the boards from the backside and get the third foul on Thomas. So it's a real quick.
Pick up 2 and 3 real quick.
2 team fouls. Now send them to the line. Shot is up and good. Blake Connor, the 6'1 forward, with his first point of the ball game. Second shot is up, no good, and Barnes clears the boards. Mueller ahead to Wilson. Wilson going to attack the basket with a spin move. Gets it back to Jeremy, to Thomas. Thomas, that shot is up, no good. And the dunk on the other end by Tremont Robinson. 35-24. Here comes Wilson all the way to the basket. Shot is up, no good. Oxford with the follow-up.
Great position there by Flint to get up and get that rebound and then put it right back up and in.
Oxford with his 4th point of the night. Cardinals stay in their 3-2. Shot is up, no good. Tried the follow-up slam. That shot is no good, and Muller's going to clear the rebound. There's a foul right in front of the scorer's table. Good sportsmanship there by Tashawn Robinson as he held Muller up off the floor. That dude was up in the air right there,
yeah,
Coach.
He was. Really, I mean, he had plenty of height to put that back down, but just didn't get a good grip on the ball was what hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, went through Jeremy's.
Pass into Jeremy, a little low, and 35-26, and Coach Thompson is about to blow a gasket over here.
He is upset with the way we've been handling the ball. We've had way too many turnovers. You know, a lot of those are forced, but we've had some times where unforced turnovers. Against a team like that, like this, you can't have unforced turnovers.
One thing you always got to do, you always got to play under control. And you can't get them working so fast, and we got a break right there. They called a charge, and that should have been a block, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
So that foul is on Tremont Robinson. That'll be his second team foul. Inbounds pass is stolen, and they're going to get Muller with the block out. So Muller is checking out. That's his fourth foul. So Osnes will check in for him. And a quick in and out. Now they're back up by 11. Coach is going to call a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson Grilled and Ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson Grilled and Ready chicken.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Call Mad Sky Rentals for all your home rental needs at 479-251-9403 and online at madskyrentals.com. Mad Sky is cheering on those Cards.
That'd be fine.
Come on down, Kurt.
I can go help Kale.
You sure?
I'll go help him. We're back.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Barnes to Oxford in the corner, cross court. Wilson's going to throw it away in the corner. And we're just constantly a step a little.
Back and forth,
Yep.
back and forth. We make a good run, we get close, and then we start turning the ball over.
Yep. So here's Maumelle working it around the outside. Osnes. Shot is up, no good. Thomas with the rebound. Here comes Thomas across the timeline. Gets it to Wilson. I'm joined at the booth now by my good buddy Kirk Sims. Kirk, good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Well, Kirk, I tell you, Redbirds have cut it to 4, cut it to 6, and a series of costly mistakes have let them open it up to 11-point lead. Here goes Thomas to Wilson to Oxford in the corner, back to Thomas. So you got Oxford and Osnes playing the baseline. Wilson all the way to the hole, and that shot is up, no good. And here comes Maumelle on the breakout. And that shot is blocked from behind by Oxford, but they're going to get him with the foul.
That looked like a good block from here. Yeah.
That will be Oxford's third foul.
Anytime you swipe at that ball, though, the refs are usually going to call it.
37-26. Blake Connor at the line. And the shot is up, no good. 4:08 left to go in the third quarter, and the Redbirds need something good to happen and quick. Shot is up. No, it's good. So now it's to a 12-point game, and let's see if the Cardinals can kind of turn this around a little bit. Here comes Wilson, going to work it across the timeline.
Yeah, hopefully Cardinals can work for a good shot on this trip.
Thomas is going to go all the way across the lane to Oxford. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson is going to be fouled. And Thomas is on Flint right now saying, you catch it there, you take it to the hole.
That's right. He had a clear drive to the basket.
Get it into Barnes. Barnes goes straight up, and they're going to get a foul on Maumelle, and Max Spears getting ready to check in the ball game.
That's a good pass inbounds there, and got it down the block for him to try for a good shot.
Barnes at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Spears is going to check in for Flint. Flint's going to come to the bench. Flint's had a good night on the boards. Good to see Mac back from the knee injury, though. Barnes' second free throw is up, no good.
1 of 2 there. They needed both of those.
Osnes, Thomas, and Wilson across the front. Barnes and Spears in the back. Long three-point shot from the corner is good. That's a good-looking shot there.
Yeah, that was highly contested. That was just a good high-arcing shot.
J.P. Minix, all 5'8" of him. And see, we keep bringing the double team to the ball. Spears has wasted his dribble, needs some help, gets it to Osnes. Osnes out top to Barnes. Barnes on the wing. Barnes thought about the three-point shot. Spears will pull the three-point shot, and it's no good. Barnes and Thomas fighting for the board, and Thomas is going to come away with it, and then Maumelle is going to knock it out of bounds.
And when they come across half court, they need to center that ball a little better instead of driving it over here and getting double teamed. Yeah.
Try to go inside to Spears, and that was picked off. A long up-court pass to J.P. Minix that got behind everybody. All of a sudden, it's 6-point halftime game is a 16-point third quarter game. Thomas at the free throw line, shot up, no good.
That's a good ball fake right there. Got this player up in the air and draws the foul.
That is going to be Gary Burton's fourth team foul. Thomas will go to the free throw line. Fifth team foul. Shot is up and good.
The Redbirds need these free throws, kind of stop that bleed.
Score with the clock stopped when you're behind.
That's it.
Drive me crazy when I watch the Razorbacks and they're ahead and they're fouling. That's what we want to happen now.
There it is.
Jeremy's going to check in now. Jeremy comes in. Jeremy's had a rough night. 4 fouls, no points. Osnes is going to get a break. Good job. Good minutes there by Osnes. Here comes Maumelle across the timeline. Let's see if they start thinking about using a little bit of clock. Nope. Shot is up, no good. Wilson with the clear out. Here comes the head to Thomas. Thomas wasted his dribble. Barnes to Muller. Muller goes baseline, is cut off. Now he's drawn the double team. There's got to be somebody open, and there he is. Spears all the way, basket shot up, no good. Barnes with the follow-up rebound, and it's good.
That's a nice hustle play, kept after it, and ended up finishing that one.
43-31, good board work there by the senior, Skylar Barnes. Cardinals stay in their 3-2. Long cross-court pass. Almost picked off. They're going to get the charge there. Wilson may have turned an ankle.
Cardinals seemed like there's a little bit stagnant there on defense. They got lucky with that drive to the basket and got the charge on that one.
Osnes checks in for Wilson. Wilson comes to the sideline holding his knee, but he looks like he's going to be okay. Maybe just hyperextended it there. He ran a long ways on that closeout. And Thomas going to go all the way baseline. Shot is up and good.
That's a good drive there from the left wing all the way to the hole.
That foul is on Tremont Robinson. That'll be his third personal, 17 foul. Redbirds back to 10-point game.
They can keep scoring with the clock stopped. That's gonna, They're going to be able to cut this lead down.
Cardinals cut it to a single-digit lead, and here comes Maumelle across the timeline. Thomas with the old-fashioned three-point play. Long three-point shot is no good. Followed it through, and that shot is blocked by Spears. Smallest guy on the court corralled the long rebound.
Yeah, you got to get a body on everybody.
Little guy's working in the paint right now.
Yep.
Snuck in there, and Barnes knocked the pass away, but they get it out top as Robinson. Robinson, little shake and bake, shot up no good. Jeremy clears the boards. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas going to pull from 16, 18. That shot is good.
They needed that to cut that lead on down.
So now they're going to get Thomas for the block. That's going to be his fourth.
That's tough. They needed him in the ball game.
Yep. Well, Cardinal fans are on the officials.
Yeah.
I think what the Cardinal fans were upset about is you come in, and even though the defender's moving, you can't lower your shoulder like you're a running back and create that space. And that's what the fans felt like happened there. So Thomas is going to have to check out with 4 fouls. Waggle will check in for him. So we got Spears, Osnes, Waggle, Muller, and Barnes on the court.
Farmington needs to get a good, move their feet good on defense there, especially in these last few seconds, and get a good defensive stand here.
27.5 seconds left to go before fourth quarter. Maumelle whipping it around out front. All the way to the basket, that shot up, no good. Spears, they're going to say it's off on him. Sure looked like he was up on him there.
Yeah, it looked like it was knocked out by one of the Maumelle players.
Yeah. So Maumelle gets the ball in, and here we're going to go. All the way to the hoop, shot up, no good. This time Waggle clears the board, and here comes Jeremy with 10 seconds. Jeremy looking for a little room behind his back at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good.
That was a good move for the last shot there. Had a good look at that shot.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Redbirds trailing by 7. So we lost that quarter by 1, 43-36.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
We're back. Redbirds are going to inbound it. You got to have Wilson, Muller, Thomas, Spears, and Barnes to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Farmington needs to have a good possession here and come away with some points on this possession.
Thomas and Mueller both have 4 fouls. Wilson for 3. Shot is good.
That's what they was needing, Jeff, get a little bit of momentum in this fourth quarter.
Now it's 43-39. Redbirds extending the pressure. Wilson is hurting. Wilson with the steal. Now he's going to try to go all the way. Shot, left-handed shot is up and good. 43-41, and here comes the Redbirds.
That's a good play there, and he's favoring his left leg, and he didn't feel no pain going to the basket that time.
Maumelle's going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with them. And Kirk, we've talked about it. You know, we kind of talk about it at break. One thing you got to do about athleticism, when they're as athletic as they are, you can't hold the ball, let the traps come. Seems right now, so far through the game, Redbirds have made their runs when they've been in attack mode.
Exactly. Don't dribble into those little corners and give up those double teams so that they get the pressure on you.
Don't bring if you're the guy that don't have the ball, don't go to a guy that's dribbling the ball.
Exactly.
No, you want to go to the guy when he's picked it up and you got to help. But when he's in dribble mode, do not bring your defender to him because you're asking for a jump.
Just good spacing and getting those gaps so the guys have a good place to pass the ball to them too. Makes a big difference on those.
Robinson inbounds the ball right in front of us here. And here they come across the timeline. Cardinal fans making a little noise. Spears working hard inside. Long shot is up, no good. And Wilson's going to clear the boards. And that pass is tipped. No! You need to help him.
The ref needs to help him.
This guy right here needs to help him out.
Yep.
You need to help him.
He didn't.
That is not a good call right there.
Nope, not at all. That ball was tipped easily by the Maumelle player.
They flat
Cardinals
just missed.
Need to play good defense here.
And they work it around, and that shot is good. And so it's 45-41. Cardinals catch a tough break on a blown call by the official. And Thomas is not going to be able to stop it because he's got a foul.
Get the rebound there.
And they miss another one. Thomas clears the board. So the Redbirds dodge a bullet there. Cardinal fans all on them. Waller's got it out at the three-point line, gets it to Barnes. Barnes open for 3. Shot's no good, and here comes Maumelle on the breakout.
That's a good look.
And Barnes with the hard foul.
Nothing easy down there on that end.
That'll be Barnes' third shot with the push. 5:57 left to go in the ball game. Redbirds have cut it to 4 and missed a couple opportunities to cut it closer. Actually, we had it to 2, didn't we?
Yeah, had it down to 2, and that missed tip ball there on that other end down here cost them one possession there.
Hey, the referee talking about the possession ball, and the rest of us want to talk about the missed call on the ball that went out of bounds.
Exactly.
We're all worried about the possession arrow. Shot is up and good. 17 fouls apiece for both teams. But it seems like all of their fouls have resulted in free throws for them.
Yeah.
Shot is up, no good.
Good block out there.
Spears clears the board, looking for some help. Gets it to Wilson, and that's knocked out of bounds. The fans kind of mocking the official for the last one that he missed.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, I can understand him missing it, but I can't understand all 3 of them missing it. Thomas all the way to the rack.
That was a nice move. Maumelle guy didn't cut him off, and he just took it all the way to the basket.
46-43. Cardinals staying in their 3-2. Wilson just a step behind on the. Now he's got the pick. Ahead to Mueller. Mueller shot is blocked from behind. That dude can get up.
Yeah, it was a good block from behind for definitely.
.5:22 left to go in the ball game. Redbirds down by 3. Into Barnes. Barnes to Mueller.
Have a good possession here.
So it's knocked out of bounds. Cardinals will inbound it again. Wilson's going to go all the way back. Thomas to Spears. Spears for 3.
Nope.
Shot is no good. Controlled by Mueller, then he's out of bounds.
Thought he got a little push there, but ref didn't see it that way.
Yep. 5:10 left to go in the ball game. Redbirds down by 3. They're going to get Wilson.
That's a little
now they're calling that, but they're not calling all this out here, and that's what the fans are torqued about, you know.
Exactly. You know, that's there wasn't no gain on that on either side.
So 5:02 left, and they're back to the free throw line again. That shot is good.
Yeah, putting Maumelle on the free throw line right now is not the best thing. It's hard to get back in the game.
They've shot a bunch of them. Shot is up, no good. And Barnes, they're going to say Barnes was in the lane too soon. Cardinals cannot catch a break. That shot is no good. And now they're going to get a foul.
There we go.
So that foul is on Robinson. That's going to be his 3rd personal. 8-team foul.
Farmington needs to capitalize on these free throws now.
Yep. Spears will go to the free throw line. Spears has 3 points on the night. Shot is up and good. So the Cardinals are frustrated that all the hand checks are getting called on one end, but they're letting them hand check all over the place out here on the top of the key. So I can understand the frustration. Just be consistent. Barnes with the follow-up, shot up, no good. And now it's going to go out of bounds, belong to the Cardinals. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes working hard.
That's good work by on the boards there to come away with the ball out of bounds for Farmington.
Get it into Wilson. Wilson between his legs and backs it back out. Now he's working on Minix. To Mueller. Mueller post up, spin move, shot up and falls in. The bucket is good. It's a good time for Jeremy to get on the scoring book. First bucket of the night's going to make it a 1-point game and a chance to tie it.
Yeah, it was a good flash across the lane there, and made a good shot on that.
47-46 with 4:42 left to go in the ball game. Jeremy's first trip to the line, shot's good.
Yeah.
So now the Redbirds have fought back from being down 12 to a tie ball game. See if the Cardinal defense can get a stop.
Exactly. They need to play good defense on this possession. They got the momentum on their side right now.
Maumelle working it around out front, trying to look inside. Goes all the way the hole, shot up, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds, ball to Arkansas. Barnes a little fired up.
Cardinal ball, that's good. They played good defense on that possession.
Redbirds get it into Spears and gets it back to Jeremy. 4:20 left to go in the ball game. Jeremy's going to walk it across the timeline.
Farmington needs to get a good look at the basket here.
Needs a little help. Well, I tell you what, if the Cardinals score here and the roof is going to go off this place. Moeller to Barnes. Barnes going to go baseline. Shot up, no good. Maumelle with the rebound. And the clear out.
Yeah.
And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Maumelle got a little bit of a rush there and made a bad pass there.
Yeah. Wilson is coming off. Still having issues with his knee. And get it into Thomas. Thomas is going to work it up the court. Thomas working with 4 fouls. 15 points, 4 fouls for the sophomore. Going to go all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. Barnes with the follow-up, good. Barnes with his 10th point of the game, and most of them coming from board work.
That's a good offensive board there.
One thing we've seen Barnes and Oxford do tonight is not come down with the ball. Get the rebound and shoot it while you're up there. Don't give these athletes any time. Pass is inside the lane, no good. Barnes working hard and clears another board.
That's
right
a good,
now,
strong rebound
right
there.
now, Skyler is willing every rebound. Thomas across the timeline. Redbirds up by 2 with 3 minutes. Gets it to Osnes, and right out of Mueller's hands, off his knee. And there's worse than that. He just picked up his 5th foul. So.
That's a tough call down there on that end.
Yeah.
I thought the Maumelle player stepped through, and Mueller just kind of faked it a little bit, and he ended up getting the call on the block.
Cardinals taking some time with the check-in. Seems like every foul we've got against us has sent Maumelle to the line. We want some of these hand checks out here.
That's right.
Trying to say it here where Mr. Official can hear me. So Redbirds up by 2, 49-47, and Robinson to the free throw line. Shot is up and good. 2:52 left to go in the ball game. (49-48), 49-49. And pass is knocked away, out of bounds to the Cardinals. Osnes, Spears, Thomas, and Wilson.
Farmington needs to set a couple of screens, get open on this inbound.
Get it into Spears. Spears to Barnes to Thomas. And here comes Thomas across the timeline.
A little check right there.
Yep. Get it out of the corner. Thomas has burned his dribble and needs some help. Gets it to Osnes. Osnes back out top to Wilson. 2:25. Tie ball game, 49-49. Osnes going to pull from 3.
Good.
Shot is good. Nice shot there by Osnes. They're going to get a warning on sideline leaving the ball, or on the players, on our players for not leaving the ball going down the net. We can call that, but we're not calling any hand checks. This old guy's starting to rub me the wrong way. You know, so 2:12 left to go. We're going to pick it up right here. Redbirds up by 3.
They need another strong defensive.
Shot is no good. They're going to get Spears for the block.
And they're shooting free throws again.
Spears gave a valiant effort tonight after coming back from a knee injury. (52-49), 2:06 left to go in the ball game. Shot is up, no good.
Hard to catch a break there.
Yep. Coach Thompson telling them to block out. Get the rebound, fellas. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Get it into Wilson. Wilson starts to run up the court. Now he's going to back it back down. Come across the timeline with an even 2 minutes left to go in the ball game, and the Redbirds up by 2. Wilson working some time off. They get it to Thomas. Thomas is going to go all the way in the lane and then throw it away.
Barnes just wasn't expecting that pass.
52-50 with $1:45 left to go in the game. Cardinals need a defensive stop. Maumelle being patient. $1:30 left to go in the game. Goes all the way toward the goal, and the shot is up and good. And it's back to a tie ball game with 1:20 left to go in the ball game. 52-52. So $1:15. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
All right.
In Arkansas, over 600 cars a day illegally pass a school bus, putting lives at risk. So Everett is joining with area schools to promote the Flashing Red Kids Ahead school bus safety program. Always stop when you see the flashing red lights of a school bus. Children's lives depend on it. And report drivers to the police if they don't stop. School bus safety is everyone's responsibility. Remember, flashing red, kids ahead.
Let's face it, the family budget is under attack, and PG Telco's coming to the rescue with high-speed internet for as little as $9.95 per month for 12 months, and they back their service with a 24-hour repair service guarantee. That means you'll be connected to Farmington Cardinal Athletics on pgtelco.com. So if you're looking for local and long-distance phone service, the high-speed internet, or even direct TV, you can get it all at PG Telco. Call them at 267-7200. That's 267-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue.
At Cardinal fans, we're back. I can tell you the difference in this ball game is free throws, and the number of free throws that Maumelle has shot compared to the free throws the Cardinals have shot. I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you they've shot probably 10 or 12 more than what we have. Maybe more. Cardinals get it in to Thomas. Barnes to Wilson.
Farmington just needs to work for a good shot here on offense. The clock's in their favor right now.
50 seconds left to go in the ball game. To Spears. Inside to Thomas. Thomas with the spin move and the foul.
That was a good work on the offense, getting it down the low block to get a good look at the basket there.
So Thomas will go to the line to shoot two. Sophomore has 15 points. Make it 16.
Need one more to put the pressure back on Maumelle.
Oxford getting ready to check in for Thomas when he makes his free throw. They want to pull Thomas out because he has 4 fouls in case it's an overtime. You don't want him out. You know, you got to save him in case they hit a 2-point shot. You want your scorer for overtime. So
that's correct. Oxford
will come in. It'll be him and Spears on the back.
And it's offense for defense too there.
Yeah. Osnes makes them pick it up. Going to go all the way to the basket. Shot is up and good.
He just threw up a prayer there, and then it got answered.
Yeah. 54-54. Thomas is going to check back in for Oxford. So it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
All right, Cardinal fans, here we go. 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. Redbirds inbounding it. 54-54 as the Redbirds have come back from 12. Get it into Thomas. Thomas working against the defender. Going to get all the way across the timeline. Watch out for the trap. Thomas' shot is up and good, and they're going to count it.
Yeah.
The sophomore with a little shake and bake off the glass, 56-54, and now he's going to go to the free throw line.
I thought that might have been a little bit early in the clock, but when you get to the basket and you're on the free throw line, it was a good shot.
Yeah, good shot. 19 points for the sophomore. Oxford at the check-in table, getting ready to check in for Thomas when he drains his free throw. This free throw is huge. Get it to a three-point ball game.
Yeah.
Shot is good. Thomas is going to check. Thomas is going to come out.
Yeah.
Redbirds are lining up like they're going to stick them in a man here. And by gosh, I believe they are. Let them get it all the way across.
It doesn't matter.
Now they're going to call the timeout. 21.6 seconds. We'll keep it right here. Big 21 seconds in the season right here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Farmington's got a D up here, and don't give them no easy baskets for sure.
So it looks like Thomas is going to check back in. And Oxford's going to come back out. Oxford plays while they roll the ball down the court.
Yeah.
Does his part.
Yep.
57-54. And who would have thunk it? Oh, he was down 14 halfway through the third quarter.
Exactly. Farmington just played good this last quarter here. Wanted to making every shot count that they've had.
Now I'm gonna ask you this. Do you foul them and keep them from shooting a three-point shot, or do you let them take a three-point shot and take your chances?
Depends on how quick into the clock you go.
Yep.
If it gets down pretty close, I would foul.
Get down that 6-7 second mark. Go ahead and foul them. Stick them on the line to shoot too.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're going to have Wilson, Thomas, Miller, Spears, and Osnes on the court. Robinson's going to be your trigger man. The Redbirds are going to be in a man. (57-54).
Any shot that goes up, Farmington needs to find them a man to get them off the boards for sure. So
get it in. Robinson in the corner, shot up, no good. And they come out with the rebound. Shot up, no good. Another rebound. This time they're going to go all the way to the basket, and that shot is good.
Don't foul there. Let them shoot that.
5.6 seconds. Maumelle's going to call a timeout. It's 57-56. We'll stay right here with them. And the Redbirds are going to get it in, and then they're going to have to make a couple free throws.
They're going to have to make the free throws.
So Cardinals have, there one time they took a three-point shot. Looked like we had the rebound. They come out with it. And then an air ball shot from the corner. And we had inside position, goes right to the guy we're blocking out. So.
Just couldn't catch a break right there. Oh.
So 5.6 seconds, 57-56. And the Redbirds are 5.6 away from knocking off the number one team in the conference.
That'd be a good win for Farmington.
It'd be a good start to the second half of the season.
Yeah.
So Barnes, Wilson, Thomas, Osnes, and Spears will come out.
Farmington needs to get a good screen and action on this inbounds, get a guy open, don't get a 5-second call.
Don't know if we have any timeouts left. I don't believe, no, Farmington does not have any timeouts left. So it's critical that you get the ball in.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get it into Thomas, and he is fouled with 4.3 seconds left.
They got it into the right guy.
Yeah. So Thomas will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Is he 3 of 3 in the last 2 minutes?
Yep. I hope you didn't just jink him.
So
Thomas with 20 points. Thomas's free throw is good. Thomas can feel it.
That was the first one we needed. This one here, he can make that. It really puts the pressure on Maumelle.
2-point lead, 4.3 seconds left. Shot is good. Maumelle's going to call a timeout. They're going to have to put a little bit of time back on the clock, 4.3. So, all right, it's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Fans, we're back. 4.3 seconds left to go in the ball game. Thomas has kind of put them on their shoulders here the last little bit at the free throw line. The Cardinals are trying to get the fans into it. The fans are up on their feet. You're going to have Barnes, Oxford, Osnes, Wilson, and Spears. They get it in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot is up. Yeah. No good. And the Redbirds have won it. Redbirds have won it, and they're in the student section. So here they come, 59-56.
That's a good win.
Great ball game. Great ball game. Good win for the Cardinals. Great win for the Cardinals, 59-56. You're down by 13. Who would have thought it?
Exactly.
So
Farmington fought back good and made their opportunities. Yeah?
Yep. Made free throws down the stretch.
Exactly.
And hit the boards. Yeah. So we're going to, I'll tell you what, we're going to shut down for a little bit. We'll come back with about 5 minutes left before the girls game starts. So Farmington boys with a 59-56 win. So good job by the Cardinals.